Multiplying integers with integer chips. So these are the yellow and red chips that we use to add and subtract and divide integers. So it starts with a definition of what integers are, and they are not fractions or decimals. And then to show a multiplication problem, we're going to create groups. So 3 times 2 would be 2 3 times. Works the same way with negative numbers. So 3 times negative 2 would be negative 2 3 times. And then the students are asked to move these chips on their screen. So all they have to do is click and hold, and they can move them where they like. So they're asked to show 3 times negative 4, or 3 groups of negative 4. So they're going to put 4 red chips in each of these boxes. And then the answer will be, when they count all of the red chips, will be the answer that they're going to type down here. And then they're asked to do another one, 4 groups of negative 2. And then what happens when the first factor is a negative number? Well, the commutative property says it doesn't matter what order we multiply. So if we have negative 4 times 5, we can just switch the order, and we have 5 groups of negative 4. So on the next one, they can switch the order, 5 times negative 2, and then they're going to be putting 2 red chips in every one of the boxes and give the answer at the bottom. Another way to look at integer multiplication is to look at the negative symbol as meaning the opposite of. So 5 times 3 is 15. So negative 5 times 3 would be the opposite of that, negative 15. And they're asked to do a few problems like that. What happens when both factors are negative? Well, if we know what 5 times negative 3 would be 5 groups of negative 3, then negative 5 times negative 3 would be the opposite of that, which would give us positive 15. So they're going to be asked to do a couple of those problems. And then they have a sentence frame here. They have to type in either positive or negative. So they just need to go back and look at the slides. What happened when the signs were the same? What was the product positive or negative? And what happened when the signs were different? Was the product positive or negative? And then following those rules, they're going to complete all of these problems. Now, all of the completed slides are on here for the teacher. So if you want to make a copy for the students, just come up to File and make a copy of the entire presentation. And that way, if the student copy, you can just delete all of the completed slides.